Once you became a member of the Conservative Party of Canada, you stepped onto a level playing field with all of the other Conservative Party of Canada members across the nation. I'm here to tell you that I've been with this particular party since day one, and the minute you got your political party membership in this political party, you and I became completely equal. Hi, Doug Sharp, host of the National Leadership Briefing, and this is the Midweek Touchpoint. Now, this week here is an important moment in time because we're turning a corner. Many of you who have been engaged in the process to participate in the policy development of the Conservative Party of Canada, many of you are going to find out this week if you have been elected as delegates and will be able to vote on the policy at the Conservative Party of Canada convention in March. Now, for those of you who are not participating, though, that still hold Conservative Party of Canada memberships, stay tuned because you are going to also play a valuable and important role on the immediate road ahead. Now, before we get going with the update here, though, I want to remind you of a couple of things you need to keep in mind moving forward, and you're going to see why in a minute. First of all, I want to remind you that you are a citizen of Canada, and in the Constitution of our nation, you have the right to participate in the political processes of our nation. Now, it's voluntary. You don't have to do it, but you do have the right to do it. So along the road ahead, we've talked about this person before, you may run into somebody who is going to gatekeep and try to keep you from fully participating in these processes. Now, for those of you that run into gatekeeper on the road ahead, I'm going to remind you about additional authorities you have. Once you became a member of the Conservative Party of Canada, you stepped onto a level playing field with all of the other Conservative Party of Canada members across the nation. And the reason that's important for you to know is that sometimes when new people enter the processes of politics, there are some people that have been around for a while that feel kind of entitled to special privileges, and they believe that they should be kind of a little bit above those new people that come on. But I'm here to tell you that I've been with this particular party since day one, and the minute you got your political party membership in this political party, you and I became completely equal. So very politely, if you are confronted by somebody on the immediate road ahead, as you exercise your right to participate in the political process of Canada, if somebody kind of gives you the feeling like you don't necessarily have the same entitlements as they do, just be super polite and go, gosh, I'm just so happy. Thank you so much for welcoming me to, to the party. But I'm still going to be moving forward, because a lot of you that got elected as delegates out there are actually going to kind of surprise some of the other people that maybe thought they should be delegates instead of you. But I just want to again remind you, you are equal. You have the same rights and privileges that are all spelled out here right on this letter that you got with your membership card. So you have entitled to be there, and I'm excited for you that you are there. Now, it's all gonna wear off over time, by the way. They might give you a little bit of resistance in the beginning, but what I find is whenever I've stepped into a new room with a new group of people on the political landscape, that eventually we all start getting along and we all get to know each other a little bit better. So just kind of power through those rough and bumpy spots in the beginning. If you get a little bit of resistance, don't worry about it. It's all part of the vibe of politics, I guess. Okay, now once you are in the room and comfortable and established, and you have been elected as a delegate, let's talk to you delegates first. You are going to have an opportunity to actually amend these two documents. That's the Constitution of this political party and the policy book of this party. And it's exciting. It's an exciting opportunity. And you might say to yourself, Doug, but I'm already in way over my head. I cannot believe that I even talked me into doing this. What am I doing here? I'm a delegate and I'm not sure I know what I'm doing. Well, I'm going to tell you this. It's one thing it is that I'm used to, is that we do a lot of things for the first time. Again, it's a little uncomfortable at first, but just tuck in under the coaching and mentorship of your local electoral district association. Find out who your policy chair is. Find out who the president of the EDA is, and just come out straight and just go, look, I'm brand new. I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited to be focusing on the future of the Conservative Party of Canada. And I'm here to learn, and I'm looking for your input. And I can't wait to hear what you're going to share with me and teach me and train me to do. Because remember, in the back of your head, you've got to remember, you are the choice of the members of the riding. You are the person who is chosen to be the delegate to represent at the convention coming up. up. So you have every right to be there and be excited. And I'm sure that your policy chair and electoral district association president is going to be helpful and help you engage in this process and learn. So be comfortable, be excited. Now, that's for the delegates, the newly elected delegates. Now, for all of you who are party members, you just have a political party membership, this is the moment in time over this next week or two where you've got to get in touch with your local EDA president. You've got to get in touch with your president and you've got to let them know what policies you want to see supported, because all of these EDAs are in this phase right now where they're going to be able to vote to move policies forward towards convention as part of the process. They're going to have the opportunity to say, I like this policy and I want to see it voted on at convention. So you want to be able to say to your president, look, these are the things that are important to me. And we've got an organization that we're working with that's going to be getting in touch with you to help you along in that process. The organization is called Right Now. Again, it's Right Now. They're called, and they're going to get in touch with you and they're going to help you to make good decisions about policies that represent your views and values that we're all going to be supporting together across the nation. So just be comfortable, rest easy. We've got lots of help on the way. You're going to run into some people you've never met before, win them over, make friends quickly, and I'm sure everything's going to work out. Now, we're going to be back with more updates as this goes on and proceeds, but I wanted to make sure that you watch this midweek touch point, make sure you're on next week's midweek touch point, and definitely be there for the first Friday in March, because that is a really important date. That's the next national leadership briefing. And you're going to want you and all of your friends, everybody in your church, your pastor, your church leadership, get as many of us as we can on the next briefing, because it is going to be really important material we're going to cover on that day. But until then, I just want you to know we're going to be praying blessing over you, your family, and of course, we're going to continue to pray for our great nation of Canada. Thanks so much. Bye for now.